Okay, this is yellow-black. She's not quite as outgoing as her sisters, so she's going to get a temperament test of predominantly 4s. She seems to be very sweet and friendly and a real lover. She is the biggest female. In fact, every time I went out, I always thought she was a male. She's got the biggest head and the biggest bulk to her, but she's not quite as outgoing as her brothers and sisters, but she's also calmer. So her temperament test is predominantly 4s. Okay, this is no collar female. She is a slightly darker pattern, will be a little bit lighter than Mark still. Obviously a true black and silver. It's very flashy in color. She's just slightly smaller than her sisters, but very outgoing. This female has predominantly 3s with 2s, and she's very outgoing, friendly female. Okay, this is a long-coated female. She's kind of got the bouncy, outgoing personality. Going to be a little bit higher energy. Her temperament test was 3s with 2s, but still she's got a real calmness about her too. So, as you can see, she's not struggling when she's being held or anything like that. Very good puppy. Okay, this is purple-blue female. Not as outgoing as her sister in the last puppy. She's 3s with 4s. Very sweet, friendly girl. She's going to be a real light color. It's going to be like Chantar's color, very light. She's got a short coat, obviously. And she's a good girl, just a little bit calmer and more laid back. And a sweetie. Okay, this is purple-blue female. Not as outgoing as her sister in the last puppy. She's 3s with 4s. Very sweet, friendly girl. She's going to be a real light color. It's going to be like Chantar's color, very light. She's got a short coat, obviously. And she's a good girl, just a little bit calmer and more laid back. And a sweetie. Okay, this is red female. She's 3s with 2s again, very outgoing. She's going to be pretty much Pheonix's color. Not as light as Chantar, but about Pheonix's color. Still pretty light. Short-coated, very good-looking puppy, and can be very calm when she wants to too, but she's definitely a little bit higher energy than a couple of her sisters. Okay, this is orange-black. He is a bigger puppy, probably one of the biggest. He's not quite as big as the next one we're doing, but he's a big boy. And his temperament test was basically 3s with 4s. Just a real good puppy. He's going to be Pheonix's color. He'll be the color of Pheonix. Okay, this guy is the lightest colored guy. He's orange collar, and he's also probably second biggest. He is very heavy. Just a few days ago he was smaller, and he's now bypassed most of his brothers, so he's a big boy. He is temperament tester, not as outgoing. He's predominantly 4s, but he just means he's going to be a little calmer, I think. He seems like to be a very sweet puppy, a little calmer, more laid back. Okay, this is long-coated boy. He's no-collar boy, and he is basically predominantly 4s. He's probably the calmest of them all and the biggest of them all. Orange collar would be second biggest. He is I've got a full brother to him that's gonna look just like him. I'll put that up on the net.